Only have 30 minutes to practice? Here's how to make it count and lower your score. Come do this practice session with me and you're gonna be such a better golfer. So the first drill that I'm gonna show you here is that I'm going to spray my club face. As you can see, my last shot there, I hit right in the center, but I'm gonna do some full swing practice and get some foot powder spray on my club face. This is gonna show me where I'm hitting on the club face. When I do this drill, I always like to use a tee, so I always tee the ball up on these because it's just easier to see where I'm hitting on the club face. So when I have the ball teed up there, I'm just gonna take some full swings and see how well I can hit the ball in the middle. So that one there was pretty good, maybe a little bit too much toey there, but having that feedback is so helpful in getting better. I love to add measurability and pressure to my practice all the time. So I'm gonna count how many times I can hit the ball in a row in the middle of the club face. That last one I would not count. That one there, this was my first one there. That was my second one. So that second one I would count because there was much more in the middle of the club face. This is something that I would do for about 10 minutes, just hitting a golf ball off a tee with some foot powder spray or strike spray, and that's gonna help you have that feedback on whether you're hitting the ball right in the middle or not. This is a fantastic way to practice your full swing and help you make better contact. This is gonna be 10 minutes of my practice only for the 30 minutes that I have to practice. The next drill I'm gonna be doing is gonna be a putting drill. So I'm gonna grab my putter and head to the putting green. This drill is probably one of my favorites that I give to people. It's called the one step at a time drill. So all I'm doing here is I'm starting at the hole. I'm gonna take one step away from the hole, one large step, which is about 3 feet away, drop the ball, and my goal is to two putt or better. That's better than two putting. I one putted, so I get to graduate on to the next level. The next level would be 2 steps away. Sometimes it's good to switch up the direction that you're going in. So this time I'm gonna walk in this direction here. 2 steps away. Once again, the same goal here is to two putt or better from this distance. I didn't make that putt, but that's okay. If I can make the second one, I get to graduate. Now I'm on to 3 steps away. Whoops, I missed that one. So since I missed that putt, that would be a 3 putt, which would mean that I would have to stay at 3 steps until I two putt or better. So I would pick up the ball, do another 3 steps out, see if I can two putt or better. If I do, then I get to move on to 4 steps. If I two putt or better from there, I get to go on to 5 steps and so on. If you ever 3 putt or worse, you have to stay at that amount of steps until you can actually two putt or better. This is a fantastic drill, and once again, only spending 10 minutes on this particular drill. For this portion of my practice, I'm going to spend 10 minutes doing a pitching drill over a bunker. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 things specifically. One, I'm gonna count how many successful pitches I can hit onto the green in a row. So if I ever miss a shot, meaning hitting one into the bunker or going over the green, I would have to go back to 0. So I'm gonna count how many successful shots I can hit in a row. The second thing I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna do here is I'm going to switch up targets each time. So if you can see in the background here, I have 3 different targets. I got flag on the left, flag in the middle, and then a flag on the right. So I'm gonna always switch targets each time that I hit a shot. So that one went onto the green and stayed on the green. That's 1 in a row. That one hit the flag and ended up pretty close to the hole. That's 2 in a row. That was a successful shot. That's 3 in a row. Whoops, chunked it into the bunker. So that's 3 in a row is my record. So my next ball that I would hit, I would have to go back to 0. I'm gonna start back at 1 again. So my goal would be to try to beat 3 in a row for the next 10 minutes. And then that would be my current record for the day. If I don't beat 3 in a row, My record for the day would be 3 in a row for pitching. So as you can see, having a structured practice like that, spending 10 minutes on 3 different skills, can be an extremely valuable time to spend those 30 minutes and get a lot out of it. I give my bootcamp members simple, repeatable plans just like this. Get your spot in my Breaking Bogeys bootcamp right now at breakingbogeys.com. This bootcamp is currently being offered for free for a limited time, so sign up today at breakingbogeys.com.